Hi, my name is Ryan.
Hi, my name is Johnny.
My name is Ruben.
My name is King.
Hi, my name is Rbking.
Hi, my name is Ryan.
You're watching G2G Family Farms.
Glory to God Family Farm.
You're now watching Glory to God Family Farms.
And you're watching Glory to God Family Farm.
And you're now watching G2G.
And you're watching G2G Family Farm.
Hey everybody, it's Rbking with G2G TECHS, also with G2G Family Farms. We tried to film this last time and I lost the footage somehow, some way. But we're back here today because they wanted us to do some more work. So we're gonna come out here and we're gonna mount a TV on the wall. So let's take you in and then we'll show you what we did on the last visit. So that's all our work here. They also have a new media player that we're going to be connecting to that TV because they have that. So I'm going to get with my team and see if they're going to pay us to install that too, since it's here now. But that's our work there, and G2G TECHS, you know, we're doing what we do. All right, let's go. There, their media is playing. I installed the media player in the back, so they should be all happy. So, Rbking signing out saying G2G TECHS. Hey, we do it all from residential, commercial, immediate government. Peace out. Hey, what's up, everybody? Just getting back home from work. Y'all seen what we just did and hung up that beautiful TV for the customer for their loop player, media player. Just getting back home, checking on everything and making sure that all the rabbits had water, sufficient water, because it is getting up in closer to the 90s this week and all of next week. So we put these bottles in here already. You can see they're hovering up against them. So we might throw an extra bottle in here just so they can share. They're trying to stay cool. We got their fans going. So we got one baby that's under the fan here. Coco's eating. I know I say honey on a lot of the videos. The babies are out of the nesting box here, staying cool. So don't want to put too much air on them. And Kingman's back there. Gonna get his board moved because it's dry and wet. He's just a huffing and puffing, so we're gonna get him out so he can go get him some water. It's pretty warm, so actually what I wanted to do was check on and see how it looks and feel over here under it's actually pretty cool over here. Oh, it's real cool over here. So they have this shade. It's really cool in here. So yeah, we're gonna get them moved over here right now. It's pretty cool. So I'm thinking with the shade cloth around the back and on the sides that, yeah, this is nice in here. Yeah, this is real cool. Yeah, actually a nice little cool breeze under here. So yeah, I like this. Yeah, even the top under here to the touch is not hot. And this is like plastic, so it's not the metal kind. What I needed to do was see, because I've seen a different gutter system that I might go ahead and use, which was PVC pipe. So I just need to see how, ooh, yes. So we got a nice hang. I needed to see how much hang we had. So that's gonna work. So we're gonna get put about 12 feet of PVC pipe on here, and that should work. That's coming together. So what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna get some anchors. I'm gonna get an anchor here, an anchor in back, an anchor in front. It goes from near to where this build is. I need to move their house over, and then we're gonna try to do an anchor in the back. So 4 anchors to anchor that down, and then we're gonna go ahead and I need to check on this screw. Look like it came up. Huh. No, it's still solid. Still solid. Still solid. Okay, so yeah, go ahead and get some things done. But sad news. With the heat comes death. Look at it. They're like so brittle and dried out. So brittle and dried out. Like even the roots are starting to dry. So some of them still are getting moisture. Some are still living, the middles, but some of my babies are dying, and there's literally, as y'all can see, no water running here. No water running here. So there's a stoppage somewhere. So I can hear the water running up. I can see that the water is flowing through the tube. I don't know what this gunk is. I can see that the water's flowing through the tube. And it's flowing up there with no problems. This is getting more gunk with the... So let's just see something. That's hardly any flow in that. There's hardly any flow in that. So let's so we getting flow coming through this way, but I don't see it. I don't see, sorry, flies are bugging me. I don't see any movement really going that way, and I'm not sure why. Looks like it's pushing. So sorry you guys, let me set y'all here on this bucket for a second. I'm not sure what y'all gonna be able to see, but I gotta take care of this ASAP. Wow. Alright, so we found the problem. There's literally no water flowing to here. So this is why all this died. So, Ruben, give me a clean bucket. Alright, give me a clean bucket. Alright, so we're gonna get this fixed like ASAP, because everything's gonna die. Water flowing here, but there's a stoppage somewhere. You clean it? Okay, I'll put some water in this one. Hurry up. Wow. This is so sad. Like, these are bone dry. And I checked them this morning. So there's a stoppage. We're gonna find out where it is. And to get it fixed. See if we can save these plants. See if we can save these plants. Oh man, it's such a bad hydro dad right now because there's water flowing here, so the stoppage has to be back there somewhere. The stoppage has to be back there. So and I'm hoping that one of these didn't get clogged in there, but you see where there's still growth, there's wetness, so that shows. So yeah, that might have been our culprit. There were some plants in the back here, as you see, and their roots are pretty. Another reason I'm gonna redesign this, because it'll allow for the roots to grow longer. These are mustards. So we're gonna get them in some water so we can replant them. Go get another bucket so that they okay. So it wasn't the green things, and it's still not flowing that good. So we'll see. But yeah, you see how these don't have any stoppages, but it's those mustards. Let's see. It's like mustards with these long, huge roots. Like these roots are pretty nice for the plants, but when I start, because of the circular, they don't really. Let's see, this one is a big guy. His roots is going everywhere. All right, let me put this down. I'm gonna set you guys down here, and hopefully y'all can still see everything that's going on. But this is what happens on our urban farm. We have plans to do one thing, and then something else pops up. So I can see, let's see if you guys can see, I can see his roots from here on all the way over here and all the way over here. So he's getting actually the first of the nutrients, the first of the water, the first of everything, because it comes directly from here. Hopefully y'all can see that. It comes from directly from here and flows this way and that way. So this will be the beginning of the stoppage. And watch when I pull out his roots. Whoa, because I can feel them on all sides. This thing is in here. So I can already hear the water starting to flow back that way. And these roots are so big, I would have to cut them. And he's gonna be mad at me because yeah, I'm gonna have to pull out some of the growth. Wow. Oh, look at that. See? Allow some of his growth. Look at that. Look at that lizard right there on the wall. Alright, so now I can see the water flowing through. We're gonna stick our fingers in and see where this stoppage is, because it's still not flowing down to here like it's supposed to. Go give me some needle nose pliers. I don't know what's going on with these flies right now, but they're like all over me. We have some pods that got launched in here. Throw those away. So I see a little bit of water starting to flow through, but it's still not enough. It's definitely not powerful enough to let me see something. Let me cut it off. I wanted to take it to the other side but I have a zip tie on it. Almost fell. I have a zip tie on it. I want to see why that water's not flowing. There's a stoppage somewhere. Okay, here's water flowing through. There's water flowing through full force. Okay, I see water flowing that way now. It might take a minute to start flowing back this way. So I thought the sun had got to it, but that's not the case. And that actually might be the case down here. No, there's still water flowing down there. There's water. Yeah, there's still water flowing down here. So these guys are still happy and growing, as if these guys on the second, because the guys on the second are getting the water. Flies are crazy right now. But it's still not powerful enough. It's still not as powerful as I know it should be. So let me actually turn up the pump. Maybe the pump is turned down. We can get some more water in here. It's got to be a leak or something. Alright. I opened up the pump a little bit more. So that should start flowing. Maybe it's not, wasn't opened up enough and couldn't flow enough. Systems are very finicky and you got to stay on top of them. You definitely got to stay on top of them. Because they'll stop on you in a minute and you won't know why. And you won't know why. So I don't want to keep you guys too long. If I find the kink or find the problem, then I'll come back and grab you guys. All that water. So the way it's supposed to work is this, the water comes up here, pumps down here, which you can see that's flowing even more. And then it's supposed to pump that way through there, and it's been pumping through all the roots. But when the roots get bigger, it was kind of giving it a blockage. So like, see, this water is high, so it pumps through, down, and as it gets down there, it's flowing to all these different tubes. Come on. Okay, so let's get down to the end. We can actually see if there's water coming here, and it's a little bit more, but see, it's only a little bit. This was bone dry when we first got it, but it's a little bit more coming through here. But it has to be more that shoots down this way. Alright, come on. Come on. Let's fill it up. Keep it. I'll fill it all the way to the top. You didn't fill it all the way this morning. So another thing why when it gets down low, why you gotta make sure you keep it filled up. Okay, so you can see it's flowing. More water is flowing here. More water is flowing here. I just want to make sure there's no blockage down here at the end. Because yeah, this front one stopped getting water altogether. Oh yeah, I can see the water flowing through here now. Alright, so that looks to have been the culprit there. Water levels got too low on it. And then the front just lost all the nutrients. So we're gonna get everything placed back into its spot, and hopefully that does the trick. But yeah, we're gonna be doing some planning tonight anyway. The older kids and the younger kids are gonna be doing their planting, but I am gonna go through this and make sure that everything is getting water, because you don't want that to happen. So it's still about a 1/4 inch lower than where it normally is. And so just worrying me a little bit as to why that flow wasn't flowing. And then we got a leak right here too. All right, let me get to work. I'll see you all later. I'm just hoping I didn't mess anything up, but hey, at least now it's like a learning thing. I learned to check the water levels on each one.
After I got up, and all the food was topped and on the floor.
Why they don't fit in there? There's no way to hook them.
I don't know.
How do y'all feel? They don't go over? They came with it, right?
Yeah.
But that seems weird that it doesn't have a way to... Huh? Oh. Hey, did you buy these separate?
They were right next to them.
Yeah, these go over the ground. Yeah, that's why they don't. I'm like, they sell something. Or you can just do a little hole with some zip ties and just tie it to the three sides and keep it on. You run the drill bit like that size, you just drill with the
I have a little melting thing.
It's not gonna go to the plastic.
Oh, it's so broad.
You got the what?
It's like the pan has a metal thing and it's hot.
Oh,
No.
it's really tight down for it. So you can try that. Just make holes, 3 holes, even on where it is. It's like on the other corner, and then just drill it. And then put your zip tie. So put the zip ties backwards so you can take it off without having to cut the zip ties. So put the zip ties on backwards. There you go.
Well, I just put it on one side, right?
That's what I just said.
Oh.
You put it on backwards, that way you can take it out.
Okay, means to me, right?
You don't want to let it soil in that plant. So you put them on backwards, that means you want to lock in, and they just be on there. But you're just using it so the wind won't blow it off. Yeah, I was watching the video. All my butt was out. Like, cheese right there. Nobody told me my butt was out. I didn't feel nothing. I couldn't even reach my underwear, whole booty. Like, hey, subscribers, y'all like my booty? Huh? No, I'm just gonna cut that part out to the film, but I'm just saying, now I'm like all kind of cautious. Huh? I'm sure, but here's some clean water. Alright, give me some of this water. Oh, I was about to tell Ruben, go ahead and give him some water. Yeah, he needs a lot more. It's starting to get warm out here. There's another one. Huge roots. Alright. We got them back placed. They're all spread it out. Some of the ones that were dying. I want to see if they can come back to life. We'll put more fertilizer and nutrients in the system. This one is so big it will not even go all the way back down. But the water is flowing down there. You hear it flowing through here. I can actually see it. So it's back doing what it does. I'm gonna have Rbking come out here and put her green things back in there, and then we can use this clean water for the plants once the sun starts going down. All right, you guys, that was a long one. I don't even know if y'all still there. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna take me a break, go get something to drink, and then come back out and start getting these rabbits moved to their home. All right, see you guys in a minute.